an entrepreneur or, business executive, can you expand a little bit more as far as like the core areas that you focus on to support these individuals to really help them sharpen their focus, their ability to execute, their ability to think more clearly?
Yeah, one of the first areas I worked in was platform speaking and high stakes negotiating. And one of the things that makes those situations easier is to lower the threat level in the brain. And when we think about threat in the brain, it's not what we think of as normal stresses. Like as an example, falling. You wouldn't think that falling would make a big difference in a negotiation or speaking on stage. I mean, if you fell, but most people aren't going to fall. But here's the thing, falling is the number one cause of non-automobile accidental death in the world, and it has been forever. And the brain hardwired to avoid falling. And so if there's any compromises in the balance system, the brain spends way more energy than it needs to on balance, and it doesn't have that fuel and that energy available for performance in the speaking, negotiating, selling, whatever the situation may be.
I just to add on. Dom is our play-by-play. I'm the color commentary, and that's how this will kind of go. So that's how it works here. So I'll throw in little fun little things. So my thing I want to throw in there, which ties in this, is there's the threat of dying from falling, but everybody's seen a movie where somebody's on stage and they fall. And it's super embarrassing to the point of like you just want to crawl into a hole. So I think from the being on stage, I think that embarrassment, that's a pretty strong threat. You may not die, but like you want to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just want to throw that. I thought that was
Totally. No, I mean, falling on stage and speaking in front of a ton of people, yeah, that is like straight nightmare fuel.
But then the other for just day-to-day stuff, one of the biggest challenges that people run into is decision fatigue and brain fog mid-afternoon. And one of the big reasons why that happens is because of issues with the vision and balance system. So again, if we're sitting in our chair, why does balance matter? Well, the inner ear controls the eyes and keeps them on target when the head is moving. It's the fastest reflex in the body. And if it's off, what's going to happen is we're going to squint more. We're going to have odd postures. We're going to try and limit the movement of our body with excess tension. And we're going to end up with tension headaches, sore lower back, stiff upper back. And our ability to make high quality decisions is going to drop off a cliff. If we can get the eyes tracking, inner ear communicating with the brain correctly, all of a sudden we've got a lot more fuel for making decisions, and then more fuel for loved ones when we get home at night.
Yeah, no, that makes a ton of sense. I mean, as when we had our last conversation, I was just thinking about just the baseline assumptions that we live with day to day. And so, yeah, if you're having some of these chronic issues and you have this like constant drain to your energy, and that is, what is in front of you, when you start addressing some of these things, I'm sure your clients have, given you feedback on this, but I'm sure it's like a night and day difference as far as their capacity, their ability to focus, their ability to execute. So just, challenging and addressing some of these, core fundamental assumptions and realities is, has the ability to open up so much.